So the time has come to do a 1-year review of my LTMG 2-ton excavator with Kubota engine from Alibaba. It's been next week will be 1 year since it arrived. So I just wanted to recap what's happened throughout the year and any repairs I've had, and yeah, let's get started. So basically, here's the machine here. We have I'm out back of my property right now. I want to cut a road to this clearing that's in the distance. So basically, I've had trees and stuff I had to cut down, and I'm just making a road here in here. So right now we're still dealing with over 2 feet of snow at the end of March here, still in the woods, and it's just making work terrible. So basically what I'm doing today is I'm cutting up this oak tree. I've already got a slab here. I brought my tractor in to pull this out. It's 27 inches wide, and it's too big. I can't get any traction here, so I've got the excavator here to help me move logs and stuff out of the way to get this path cleared up. So let's get to the machine. So yeah, it's basically we got 70 hours on it now. I know that's not a lot, but I am only a occasional user of it, and for me, it works really well. It seems to be getting stronger, or maybe I'm just getting used to it power-wise. It's a lot quicker than it was. I'm a lot better at operating it than I was in the beginning. And like I said, you can check it out. I have not had one single breakage on it. And I'm not real easy with my stuff. I use that dozer blade a lot. I was actually pushing that log around earlier, and it's got to be 1,000 pounds, and it was moving it around no problem. The only problem is here is I can't get traction. Yeah, I've got a few scuffs on it from hitting things and stuff like that, but the motor runs amazing. It gets great fuel mileage. It's quiet, it's quick, it's really strong for a 2-ton machine. I've greased it probably every 5 to 7 hours because I don't want to be that guy with sloppy pins in it. All the gauges still work. Basically, I know there's some guys that have issues with these lights. There's the fuel, battery, and the oh, that's the heater. Sorry, no, that's the heater. Oh, that's the battery. That's the water temperature. I had it running just a minute ago. Yeah, let's start it up. So not one single issue, not one. I've had tracks come off, but I've learned do not try to turn on a rock. Even if it's just barely sticking up off the ground, the tracks get a lot of grip on a rock and will pop off. I thought it was me not keeping them tight enough, but then the one time I was in the woods here, I had it tight, and I twisted it the right way, and it just boom, it gets traction, and then boom, pops off. Luckily, it's not even a 10-minute job to get it back on. You just undo the fitting in here, let the grease out, compress the wheel forward, idler wheel forward with the bucket, or drive it against something, and take all the tension off the track, put the track back on. All it is that you're going through half a tube of grease whenever time this happens. I was going to order metal tracks for it, but I think I'll just stick with the plastic ones. Just the metal to get more weight on the machine. But no, I'll stick with sorry, not plastic, the rubber ones. So yeah, putting the track back on is easy. I'm getting really good at that now. It's probably come off about 6 times. Nothing to worry about. Once it's not a real. It just depends. Like out here in the snow, you're not going to pop a track off because it's got no grip. So anyways, yeah, what I'll do is I'll get into this. I need to get another section of this trunk cut and out of here because I need to make some. People want some wood for some tables and stuff. This is an oak tree that I had to cut down. But yeah, let me get this thing set up and we'll watch some action. So that chain's getting pinched now. It's stuck in there. So we'll see what the digger can do.
I saw it now. it moves it around no problem. It's just too wide, and my thumb doesn't have ridges teeth cut into it, so it's very slippery. I should take a grinder and cut a couple of notches in it. It would help with grabbing onto these frozen logs. But anyways, let's see if I can drag it out. there you go. 70 hours. I never operated one of these before I bought this one. After about 25, 30, 35 hours, it just becomes an extension of you. It just clicks all of a sudden. You don't even realize it's happening, and you get really good at it. On this type of operation, digging, it's smooth, but of course when you're in the bush and you're trying to get logs and trees, it's a little jerky because you're doing what it's not really supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be digging, but you're moving logs around. But as you can see, it's quite capable. I'm very pleased with it at the 1 year point, and I'm figuring I'll have this for the rest of my life. And even though I don't use it on the business that much, I do put in the odd culvert, but that only takes a couple hours. It's just super handy. I was just watching equipment auction there last week, and I guess this compares to a 17D John Deere in size. And there was one on there that had 2,800 hours. It was I'm gonna say 10 years old, and it went for 25. And I paid that for this. And you got everything on that machine is gonna need replacing soon. So you're just gonna be throwing more money at it. And like I said, for personal use, you can't go wrong. I don't know if I'd buy one of those gas ones. They're a little bit noisy and they're a little bit smaller, but they seem to be pretty strong. But they're also half the price of this one. So again, that is if you can't do in the 20s, you can get one of them for 10. And you may not use it a lot, but when you use it, you use it. Anyways, that's it for today.